May 24th, a rainy, beautiful morning. Hello. Alright, well, I guess Port Townsend's building a new homeless shelter. $1.4 million property. I'm not sure what the deal is, but I don't believe it's a housing first. I think it's more of a communal, more of a let's house them, which is ongoing revenue for OLECAP, which I believe is a conflict of interest because the county guy, Brotherton or whatever, is part of OLECAP, right? I think so. It's a conflict of interest. Housing first, if you've read the research papers, the white papers, is where you put people in houses, and it's way cheaper than policing them or shelter type stuff. Okay, but continued revenue for the city and the county, well, keeping them more in a homeless thing is, you know, housing homeless and giving them independence, well, that just wouldn't probably work out. But just don't let them make you think they're housing first model. Port Townsend's 10-year plan. If you haven't seen that, I have it posted on OLECAP research.blogspot.com or whatever that one is. But if you can't find it, email me, Reverend Crystal Cox @gmail.com. They talk about, the city or the county talks about housing first and that they're embracing it, but they're not. Housing first is housing first, and then all the other amenities. You find homes first, and then you decide if we're all crazy, okay? So mental services, drug addiction, health, all of that after you find them homes. I mean, it's so funny, right? I've been at the hospital here when homeless people live in tents in the woods, come in with pneumonia, and they bring them in, they get them all fixed up, they send them right back out. Okay, so they get all their money. The money it costs to fix them up would house the guy for a week. So homeless housing first is the way to fix all these issues. But housing first, I don't think is ongoing revenue for the county or city. So it doesn't benefit them. That's just my personal opinion. As a someone who's owned their own real estate company since 2000 and been homeless in Port Townsend for 7 years, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Whether you think I do or not. It's so funny, all the people that laugh at me. They would not have the guts, the strength, the power, willpower, or the mind power to be homeless. And the root fear is that they're afraid it'll happen to them. But homes are illusions of man. And price is so high, it's ridiculous. And this is heaven. Look at that. So beautiful. To me, it's even beautiful rainy. So many people don't like the rain. I love the rain. And the rain even have more privacy because, you know, people don't seem to like the rain. So, you know, I doubt that I get a ticket on my car on a rainy day because those important citizens would not be walking by my car because, you know, they get a little cold, they're a little thin-skinned. They do not have the balls to live in a car. They think that, oh yes, it's such a bad thing, right? Well, yeah. When I do what I do next, I will only work with people who've lived in cars. Because to me, they're the only ones who know themselves, who know the divine, who understand humanity, and who've let go of linear time and all those ridiculous things that hold you in it that are fake. No, it's not a rant about homelessness. I believe we all create our own reality. And I love being me. The point is, there's not a point. It's a ramble. When you ramble, points don't happen. Make up your own point. Okay, there's a point. It's very beautiful. That's the point. All right, so what's on today's agenda? Well, a 3-month delivery that I didn't get at my church yet. 3 months. What is it? I know, right? It's a tuning fork with a cancer frequency. I do tuning fork healing, and it came from India, and it's been months. Like, wow. But now it can't be delivered because, well, it's a little bit of a battle. It has to be usually right at the start of the day. And the bathrooms were lovely this morning. Well, that's a positive. Last night it was funny that the tourists. Don't you love those books up there? I went into the bathroom. A bunch of tourists were outside. They're kind of laughing, and this guy was handing this woman a wad of toilet paper. And then when I went into the bathroom, then after they used it, they handed it to me. Because remember my video yesterday of there being no toilet paper? Well, there wasn't any all day, busy, sunny Sunday, Port Townsend. There was no toilet paper all day. And it was so sweet of them to give me some. Don't you wonder what that book's about? Willard and his bowling trophies. It looks really funny. So yeah, there's my toilet paper rant. All day, every stall but one. Look at that red mitt. How did I end up down here? There's a new restaurant coming soon down there. I'll let you know all about it when they come in. Alright. What big adventures will we get into today? I have paperwork. I have healings I'm doing. I have other work online and phone calls. And well, yeah, so pretty. Every thought, every belief creates a reality. Oh yeah, I'm still perfecting that. Today is going to also be a nap day. And a picnic. Well, every day is a picnic day, but if it was full sun, the streets would already be filling up at 8:30. I noticed that, how interesting that was about it over here. Like, I was in Squim. I went out for breakfast a few years back. And there was a cute little sign there. It was a work of art. And it had a picture of a sunny day and a cloudy day in Squim, and like one person come down out of the mountains, and then on a sunny day, there's all these cars like ants coming out. I thought it was so funny because, you know, being from Montana and stuff, I don't think like that. Like, I'm only gonna go out when it's sunny. I'm not even someone who likes the direct sun. I don't enjoy it. I don't prefer it. Alright. This building will soon be something different. That's how these things go. I guess they added a stabilizing bar up there. It's not very attractive. Just saying.
Yeah. Its best friend growing up.
This is definitely the most touched and photographed piece in Port Townsend. That's for sure. I like the kids that call it the spiky donut. When I first got here, being here from Montana and all, I called it the nut and the bolt. So I called it the bolt. Obviously for like nut and bolt, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And the sign on it says Salish Sea Circle, like it's supposed to be waves or whatever, but it's a really neat circle, like the circle of life and magical. But the thing is it don't remind me of the Salish Sea. That totem pole more does. Anyway, God has blessed you all. Have a beautiful day.